Good morning, Year 3. Welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. To start us off, I want you to see how many different ways you can get the answer 12. So you could add, subtract, multiply, divide. So what I want you to do is you're going to pause the video and give yourself 2 to 5 minutes. How many different ways can you make 12? Okay, come back and see a few of my answers when you're ready. Okay, let's have a look how many we've done. So there are hundreds of possibilities here, so I am only showing you a few, so well done if you got different ones. So we could have 6 add 6, 99 add 1, taking me to 100, take away 88. And we could do division, multiplication, adding lots of ones there, add it, 0 add 12, got a subtraction, another multiplication. Okay, so loads of different ways you could do it. Well done if you found more than me. Okay, so today we are going to be drawing pictograms. All right, I will be explaining what they are, don't worry, but it's a way of using your data from your tally charts and things and presenting it in a different way. So you're going to need to be able to count in 2 5s and 10s, which you can all do. You're going to be able to use information to make a pictogram, so such as tally charts, and you need to be able to set it out clearly. Okay, so let's have a look at today's session. Right, 3 questions to warm your brains up even more. So how many does each tally represent? Draw tallies to show 7 and 11, and then complete the tally chart for question 3. So pause it, have a go, and then come back and see if you were correct. Right, let's have a look then. So our first one, A, we've got 5 and then another 4, gives us a total of 9, because remember our line going across here, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 goes across to make the gate. Okay, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. Okay, next one, we need to show 7 as a tally, so we need 4, 5 going across, 6, 7, and then for 11 we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going across, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going across, and one more. So well done if you've got all those 4. And now we're going to use the coloured buttons to help us fill in the tally. So we have pink, 1, 2, 3, and then we fill in our total. Blue, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going across, 6 and as an extra one, and then write the number in the total column. And then green, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we write 4 in the back in the last column. So well done if you got all of those and remembered to do the line across for your tally. Okay, Ron and Amar have been tallying the vehicles which drive past their window, a bit like we did yesterday. Can you help them complete the tally chart? So they have got some tallies here but are missing the totals, and then 2 totals but missing the tallies. So have a go. What would go in those empty squares? So pause and come back when you're ready. Okay, so he has 5 and then 10 cars. So we would write number 10 in the end. Oh, and I jumped ahead, sorry. Then we've got 1, 2, so I'd put 2 in the total. And then we've got to work backwards. So we've got 6 here. Okay, so we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going across, and 6, and then our number 4 for motorcycles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done if you managed to fill out all of those. Okay, so we're going to use that information to make a pictogram. Okay, so a pictogram uses pictures to represent the items and the numbers. Okay, so have a look. So each circle is worth 1 vehicle. Okay, so we've got the type of vehicle down here, the same as in our tally chart. Okay, so same column. And then here we have it, rather than a tally, we've used an image to represent each one. Okay. You can also do it where your picture is worth more than 1. So in this case, each circle is worth 2. Okay, so this one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's still showing 10. Okay, the same as in our pictogram, our tally chart up here. And then this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So again, it's still showing that there are 10 cars, but it's just showing it and representing it in a different way. Okay, you could have your key worth, each circle could be worth 5, it could be worth 10, it can change. Okay, but in this case, just to start us off, we're starting with a 1 and 2 just to show you. Okay, have a look at Amar's though. Has he drawn enough circles in all of his options, all of his vehicles? So pause, have a look, has he done it all correctly? Okay, let's have a look. So we know that we needed 10 in this one, and there should be 2 in this. Okay, so not 2 circles, because remember the circle is worth 2, so that one is 2, which is correct. So refer back to our tally chart up here, okay, which is 6, so 2, 4, 6 is correct. Okay, and then motorcycles, there's 4, so 2, 4. Okay, so we've got them all up there. So Mars got 10, oh sorry, Ron up there has got 10, and 10 here, okay, because they are worth different ones. So Mar had worked it out correctly using each circle worth 2. So let's have a look at his next one, okay. So Tiny's going to have a go now. So we've got types of vehicles here, so different totals you'll notice, so our pictogram is going to look different. Okay, so we've got our type of vehicle down here, and then we're going to put our symbols over here. So we need to decide, or Tiny needs to decide, what each picture is going to be worth. Okay, so for him, every green circle is worth 2. Okay, so there are 12 cars. How many circles will he need to draw? Remember, each circle is worth 2. So count in 2s. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so well done for that one. So the next one, we've got a bus, which is 2 buses he saw. So how many circles? Just the 1, because remember it's worth 2. Okay, lorries, we've got 5 here. So we've got 2, 4. If I put another one that's going to take me to 6, so what do I need to do, or what does Tiny need to do? Okay, so he's put 6 on there. So he's changed it to half, because half of 2 is 1. So he's now got, we've got 2, 4, because it's 2 and 2, and this one is worth 1 because it's only half of the circle, so it makes 5. Okay, now 7 motorcycles, so we've got 2. How are you going to fill that one in? Okay, remember what we did for the lorry. If it's an odd number, you might need to use half the circle. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, and then again, if I do a whole circle, it's going to take me to 8, so I need half a circle to get me to 7. Well done if you spotted that. Oh, he's doing a little flip for you. Okay, so here we have a chart showing us our totals. Okay, so we've got the day down here, day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and the minutes spent reading. What do you think each picture of a book should be worth? Is it going to be worth 1 minute, 2 minutes, 4, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want? What do you think would be the best one to use looking at the minutes spent? So have a look at these. Which unit would be best to use? Okay, so have a think. We've got 55 for Saturday. Okay, so if we do it in ones, that would take us ages to do, wouldn't it? Drawing 55 books, it would take too long. If we did it in twos, that would still take a really long time, so we need to think a little bit bigger. Okay, so you could do it in 5s or even in 10s like we've selected on here. Okay, or 5, either would work. Okay, so have a look at what she's done. So she's used each book is worth 10 minutes of reading. So what would half a book be worth? Okay, so 5 minutes, well done. Okay, how many minutes has Alex read in total? So you need to add all of them up together, but remember each book is worth 10 minutes, so it's just counting in 10s, okay? And then your half books are worth 5. So do all the whole books first, counting in 10s, and then add on your 5s at the end. Okay, so we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, now we're on to Saturday, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, okay, down to Sunday, 150, 160, 170, 180. So now we need to add on the 5s as well. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So 180, add 20, gives us 200 minutes, or if you want to be extra clever, you can convert it into 3 hours and 20 minutes, because there are 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, but you would definitely have got the point if you had said 200 minutes. Right, so now we've looked at it, you can use 1s, 2s, 5s or 10s. So you're starting to see that each picture can be different, and it depends on your numbers. If we were using the first tally chart where the numbers didn't go above 9 or 10, there's no point using a picture worth 10, okay, because you'd have to use such small amounts of it. But because all her answers were in 5s and 10s, it was absolutely fine to choose to use 10 minutes for each picture. Okay, so you do have to look at each one carefully and decide which is most appropriate. Okay, so today you're going to be given some different sets of information that you are going to then make into a pictogram. So because you're drawing the pictogram, we obviously can't do it on quizzes, on forms and things. So I'm going to give you the information on a Word document in your assignment, and then I want you to do it on paper yourself. If you're very good on the computers, you can create the pictograms on your computer as well, but if you'd rather just do it on a piece of paper, that is absolutely fine. You can either then upload a photo of what you've done into the assignment or put pictures of it onto Tapestry. Okay, so remember that you need a key showing what each picture is worth. Choose pictures that are easy to draw. Okay, and pick pictures that can be split in half if you need to. Like the book, we started with 10 and it could be split in half into 5. Whereas if I did it worth 7, I can't split it equally in half. Okay, so choose your amounts carefully. If you've got bigger numbers in your tally charts and things, you need to start thinking about using a bigger amount for each picture. If your numbers don't go above 10 or 20, you could probably stick with 2s. Okay, so choose it carefully. Remember to use a ruler to draw your lines. If you haven't got one, use the edge of a book. Just don't draw on the book. All right, so give it a go. Upload your pictures. If you are struggling to upload them onto Teams, please put them onto Tapestry. Okay, so enjoy. Remember to use the information carefully, and I look forward to seeing what you do.